guys need more caffeine, I can tell. So my name's Hannah Bretz, and some of you probably know me from my other businesses. I am the founder, owner, operator of HB Digital Marketing, and I provide consulting and website development services for entrepreneurs and small businesses. I am also a consultant with the SBDC. I have been doing that for about 5 years now, and I like to say that my clients teach me more than I know. I've developed most of my knowledge just from sharing stories with my clients and learning from their personal growth. So today I'm sharing with you my new business. Oh, that's me doing speaking for marketing stuff. So I have been kind of into home remodels and interior painting projects since I was 16. My mom was, she owned her own painting business for about 20 years. And so while my friends were working at restaurants and scooping ice cream, I was on a ladder learning how to roll paint and how to paint a stairwell with a vaulted ceiling and not have a complete panic and meltdown. So I've learned a lot from my mom, and I've done a lot of painting. When I first moved to Mankato, I actually did have an interior painting business, but it wasn't anything formal. It wasn't something I marketed. It was more word of mouth, and so this time around, when I'm starting this, I want it to be official. And so I have a brand now, and I'm marketing myself with my marketing skills that I didn't have 5 years ago. So this is my, my duplex remodel. I bought a duplex a year and a half ago, and the tenants downstairs I had to kick out because one had a felony. And I won't go into detail, but he was not the kind of person you want living in your house. And so my daughter and I moved into the basement, and I completely gutted it and learned how to do all kinds of things. So before I bought this duplex, I could barely put a shelf on, hang a shelf on a wall. And I've learned a lot of things just using YouTube. So this is kind of the before picture, and this is an example of what paint can do to transform a space. I'm really passionate about helping my clients pick out the colors that make them feel good in their own space. And so it goes from dated, really horrible faux wood paneling, a really dated sort of brick fireplace, and with a little bit of paint, you can see how modern and fresh this starts to look. The wood paneling actually looks kind of nice when you paint white on it, and the fireplace looks a lot more trendy and modern and kind of urban when you put black on it. So for me, helping my clients really transform their space to make themselves feel better, to make themselves feel like they're in the space that makes them happy is my passion. So here's an example of one of the bedrooms, again with that horrible faux wood paneling. And then I did kind of a teal, and we painted all the ceilings fresh. So every room in this duplex got new paint. That's why I'm just about done with it. It's taken me a year and a half, and I'm ready to be done for a while. So my target market, I didn't really have a target market when I did this business before. And now I've learned over a couple years of doing interior painting that I'm really looking for women laughing alone with salad. I don't know if any of you have seen the Tumblr account that's literally just women laughing alone with salad, but it's a mockery of stock photos and marketing campaigns that show women really enjoying their vegetables and thinking it's hilarious even though there's no one else in the room. So all joking aside, what I'm really looking for in my target client is women who maybe want to transform their space and they don't have the knowledge to paint their own space, or maybe they do and they just don't want to put the work into it. One thing that I've learned through partnering with Sherwin-Williams, who is my preferred paint supplier is that the number of clients, the majority of clients that reach out to me personally are women who don't feel comfortable having male tradesmen in their homes. A lot of these women are retired and they want to update their space, but they don't really feel super comfortable having a man in their home. And so when you have a bright pink and purple logo on your business card and you're kind of bright and bubbly, and I think that adds a level of trust when I'm specifically targeting women who are interested in having a female interior painter come into their homes. So marketing, like I said, this time I'm doing it differently. I have a brand, I have a logo, I have a marketing strategy. So I built my own website, paintingpixie.com, and this is just to talk about my services. It shows a gallery of some of the work that I've done. It provides my contact information, and it's just kind of a fun site. I also have a Facebook page. I run Facebook ads, which are helping me kind of build my audience in the area. And then I have an Instagram account, which is pretty much a necessity when you have any kind of a visual service business. And then I've got my business cards at Sherwin-Williams. Sherwin-Williams has been an excellent partner for me for a long, long time, and they just have a really super high quality paint product. So if you're interested in painting your home, I highly recommend them. So why am I doing this? Well, let's be honest, I want to make some money. As a marketing consultant in a lower population area in Minnesota, I can only do so much business consulting. We have a wonderful community of entrepreneurs, but those of you who have ever started a business know that we often have a shoestring budget, and marketing often becomes the last thing on our budgeting list. So I also build websites, and I just wanted to do something that helps me get away from the computer and do something with my hands, something that really motivates me. And you can see how much I'm enjoying completely gutting this kitchen and removing carpet, because why on earth would anybody put carpet in a kitchen is beyond me. That was maybe one of the worst days of my life. But I'm still smiling, so that's how much I love it. And also I have the most adorable 5-year-old assistant, my daughter Tressa, who I'm helping teach some skills that I think will really benefit her in her adult life. So it's kind of fun to have her help me out. So thank you very much for listening to my presentation and for supporting the entrepreneur community here. And thank you to our sponsors for making this happen. So how you can help? Well, the two things that we all need are tell your friends, follow me on social media, but also I think one of the things that I'm really struggling with right now with is time management. So I'm kind of a serial entrepreneur. I collect LLCs like some people collect seashells. And so right now I have 4 LLCs that are active. I have my HB Digital Marketing LLC, I have the Painting Pixie LLC, I have a music LLC because I'm also a performing jazz artist, and I have a rental LLC that manages my rental properties called Tressa Properties. So the ones that are super active right now are the consulting business, and I also do website development for entrepreneurs on a budget. So my goal is to provide websites for entrepreneurs for less than $1,000. I don't build websites from scratch, but it is something that I think is a niche in this community that we really need to offer more entrepreneurs. So between those two services with my marketing company and now the Painting Pixie, I do SBDC consultation 2 days a week. I build websites in my free time, and I'm also trying to do running around the community doing estimates for clients for my painting business and then actually doing painting jobs. So what's really difficult for me is making myself available for my business clients while also taking the time to provide services to my painting clients. So if anyone has any experience with operating multiple LLCs and trying to figure out time management, that's a big challenge for me. And I think, as far as sourcing supplies and things like that, Sherwin-Williams has got me covered. They offer an excellent pro account program where you can buy all your supplies for a job up front and you don't pay any interest on it. And then after you've been paid by a client, you can pay off the supplies. So they really make it easy for those of us who are in the trades. And I probably should say also that I'm not interested in new construction jobs. I am only interested in small project residential jobs. So I'm the gal that you call when you have, even if you want to do your whole house, but I have worked on a crew of painters and it's really stressful. I like being able to come in and help do color consultations with a homeowner and then do the painting myself so I can listen to my paranormal and true crime podcasts while I work. So those are kinds of the things that I could use help with. Mostly it's time management.